All right, what's up, my brothers? You don't always want to make remarks or comments to women that you're attracted to. I'm going to explain. There's a video clip here that runs for about 2 minutes. I'm going to share with you in a second. It got almost 10 million views on my Twitter X profile when I shared it. But this is a gal that's at a gym and doing what she does on TikTok. She'll go and record a video afterwards and tell you why she's got the ick over something. So I'm going to provide a little bit of feedback after I play this. My editor is going to have to edit out some of the, well, all of the swear words actually, because she's got a bit of a trucker's mouth. But I'll give you some feedback after we play this. Let's have a listen.
So an Ottawa police officer just sexually harassed me at the gym. As one does, of course. He was doing chest flies. I was standing in front of him, and I was respecting him in his space and wanted him to be able to see his form. So I kept moving out of the way so that he could see himself in the mirror. And after I did this twice, he stops me and he's like, yeah, it's okay. I may just be a dirty old man. Here it comes. But I almost don't mind if you're standing in front of me while I do this. And I did what we all do as women when we get comments like that. I just went, turned around and I was like, I hate him. And then I was really pissed and went to turn around to tell him, like, this is not okay. And here is why. And he was gone. I got a Good Life associate, told her, and she wanted to see where it happened so that she could find it on camera. Because I was like, I don't want to come back here with this dude. Like, I'm uncomfortable as shit right now. He was there. I was like, oh, this is him. Confronted him. And then when I told him that was not okay, you made me feel uncomfortable, he was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, like this is not cool. It's not okay. Then he tells me, I actually rescind my apology. Anyway, here's the video. And I kept moving out of the way. Oh, that's him. Ew.
She's still.
Oh, fuck off. No. I don't give a shit. It's inappropriate. I don't appreciate it. And it made me feel uncomfortable. This is a place where I come to feel safe. I'm sure. Oh, I should be.
Yeah,
yes, I know. And they made me feel unsafe. I don't appreciate that. And for me to have to go, no, it's okay. No, it's not okay. I'm autistic. This is my safe space. I come here to live, and you're disgusting. As I'm moving out of the way, so you can see yourself in the mirror. You.
Wow.
Wow, what?
I rescind my apologies. You're nuts.
All right, let's hit the road and get some feedback on this one here. So first thing I should mention is she would not be upset at all if she was attracted to this guy. This was probably, well, he's definitely older as she described, but probably an out of shape guy that she wasn't attracted to. If a woman is attracted to a guy and he makes a remark, in this case, he just said something along the lines of, it's okay, you can block me, you can block my reflection in front of the mirror, you're attractive, essentially is what he said. And not the exact words, but essentially what he said. I find you attractive. It's fine for you to stand in my reflection. I don't mind looking at you. Again, if she found him like a hot dude, she's turned on by him, she would have definitely been a hell of a lot more receptive and not been upset at all, and certainly wouldn't have sat in her car making this long ass video and walking back and editing it all back together. None of that would have happened because he would have probably gotten her number and they would have been out on a date. So this went horribly wrong for this guy. He's a cop. The last thing you want to do as a cop is have a bad public reputation. She mentions his profession, it's up in Ottawa, and a Good Life gym. So I wouldn't be surprised if this guy heard about it from his commanding officer or some superior somewhere in the force. That would be unfortunate for him for just making a warm remark about a woman he found attractive. What if I said to you guys in my red flag chapter in my book about tattoos, heavily tattooed women and piercing? They're to be avoided. And this is a classic example of one that went absolutely pretty much batshit crazy, if we can put it that way. Going back into the gym, dragging an associate with her to confront this guy and then talk about looking at the surveillance footage, the CCTV camera. As far as I know, I have a friend that owns a gym. He's got cameras in his gym. They don't record audio, it's just video. So I'm not really sure what they would do with a video recording of him talking to her as she's talking to him at a distance around in a public place with a whole bunch of people. That really wouldn't accomplish anything. I'm sure it wouldn't solidify her case at all whatsoever. But guys, the point of this video, what I'm trying to make here, that I'm trying to solidify in your mind, is that if a woman doesn't give you indicators of interest, if she's not attracted to you, do not waste your time. Now, you might say, well, how do you determine that? How am I supposed to know, Rich? Well, I'll tell you, look, if you're at a gym and a woman looks at you and she smiles, if a woman keeps looking at you and she's got a slight grin, even a slight smile on her face, you know she's interested. right? If you're working out on a machine and she comes up to you and she says, hey, do you have many more sets left? And you engage in dialogue and conversation that goes somewhere, you know, and she asks for your name. She's obviously interested, okay? If she's not interested in you guys, she will not show any indications of interest to you. Do not go out of your way. Do not say anything nice or kind or fond to her. As you can see, it can and does blow up in your face. Imagine you're a cop, a firefighter, a doctor. I'm not sure how she knew he was a cop. Maybe he was wearing an Ottawa Police Force t-shirt or something like that. Or maybe it was brought up after the fact when she cut the video. But she managed to name this guy and his profession. So this can be detrimental to you. Do not waste your time with women that are not showing indications of interest to you. Do not talk to women like this, and especially chicks covered in tattoos like this. Like, she's basically wearing nothing to the gym. Like, I've seen women wear even less, smaller tops than that, but she's essentially wearing nothing to the gym, covered in tattoos, neck tattoo from here all the way down. Like, she's got tats on more of her skin than she doesn't. And you're wondering, you know, is this a good chick that I should make a pass at? Some guys think, oh, you know, she's covered in tattoos, she's crazy in the head, crazy in the bed. And they're probably right. But if she's not interested in you, don't waste your time. You might lose your job. You might get a negative report filed against you. And don't think, not because you're not on your job or working somewhere, if you're in public space or in public office or in a place where you can be identified, it's very, very common for Karens like this to go to your superior to file a complaint and then raise that concern. Oh, I didn't feel safe. I'm autistic. I don't feel comfortable in this space. This chick is not a small woman. She's not small or petite. You can tell she's large in stature by how much space she takes up in the seat of a car, the length of, you know, her arms from elbow joint to wrist sort of thing. That's how you can tell about somebody's height. She looks like she's about 6 foot tall. There's absolutely no reason why she should be walking around going, oh, I'm scared, I don't feel safe, and then throwing in, I'm autistic. I don't know what that has anything to do with it, but it's like, you know, you're going to get this new generation of women that if they're not attracted to you, they'll basically throw everything and see what sticks. And if it doesn't stick and it falls down, they'll just throw some new shit. So guys, be very careful out there. This is how you get Me Too'd. This is how you get complaints filed against you. This is how you can potentially lose your job or get suspended. I know right now there's guys in the comments going, yep, I experienced something like this. I've had guys approach me in the gym that recognize me, and they'll be, you know, Rich, everything you say is right, let me share my horror story with you. And lo and behold, I've had several guys that have shared a very similar story where they've had complaints filed against them by, you know, other patrons of the gym. And I remember this guy that came up to me this one time. He was wearing a t-shirt, but he was wearing these like biker shorts, essentially, that like the spandex shorts you see cyclists wear, except for he wasn't wearing shorts on top of them. That's all he was wearing, so you could see everything. And it's like, dude, if you're going to approach a girl, you know, with your nutsack basically in their face and you're talking to them about, you know, your interest in them, if they're not interested in you, they will use that as one of the very reasons to complain about you. This guy ended up getting his gym membership suspended, right? My brothers, you got to be careful. Only approach women that express indications of interest to you. Again, they look your way and smile. They look your way, they look away, they look your way again. They might have a little smile in their mouth, their eyes. You can see it. You know it when it's there. That's when you can make the approach, right? Fine. And, you know, gently go in. Hey, how you doing? You know, just introduce yourself. That's it. It's not difficult. But if she's not interested, she gives you that icky face. She looks like this one. I mean, why guys approach women covered in tattoos? I guess we know it's crazy in the head, you know, crazy in the bed mentality or that soundbite that's out there. Just don't do it, guys. Read the chapter in my book again on red flags. If you don't have my book, that's fine. You can actually get the chapter for free, guys. Pinned below in the top comment. If you opt into my email list, you can download it. It breaks down all 21 red flags that are the common denominator in problem women that you want to avoid. So you can go check that out. Anyway, hope you guys have an awesome day. Below in the comments, share your experience. Peace out.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.